Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you are visiting for the first time, welcome! My name is Sheridan and I am a first grade teacher in sunny South Carolina and it is my second year of teaching. Today's video is going to be the first in a three-part series called Packing Up and Piecing Out. I know, super creative. But it is all about how I am putting my room away for the summer. So if you are interested in seeing what that is all about, keep watching. Okay, so like I said, this video or this series is going to be in three different parts. This part is just how I began the process of packing up my room. All I could really do for this first stage, I'm gonna call these stages. In this first stage, I was really only able to organize my two cabinets. They're the big things I'm going to show you in a clip in a second. But there are these really big cabinets in my classroom where I store, well, there's two of them. One, I have art supplies like construction paper, paint, extra markers, and then on the top of that cabinet, I keep hand sanitizer, wipes, tissue, like extra like cleaning stuff. And then in the other cabinet I have a lot of stuff, extra things for math and some reading or ELA supplies, and then I have some games for indoor recess in there too. So what I did today was organize that, and just because I had a lot of stuff just kind of tossed around in there, and there is no way that I'm going to be able to pack up my room and basically put my classroom into those two cabinets, because that's what I'm gonna have to do, is basically put everything in my classroom into those two cabinets. But there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that with my cabinets looking crazy and just messy. So that is what I did today, and I'll show you in another clip how I progressed doing that. So that is what I did today. And another thing I want to show you is a little tool on my iPad that has really helped me out with trying to kind of keeping things organized. I've started taking my iPad to school. I was really nervous to do this, but I started taking my iPad to school and just making some lists on an app called Google Keep. I'm sure some of you have heard of that app. If you have a Google account, you can easily get it. But I have been using Google Keep. The app looks like this on my iPad, and if you're not familiar with it, can you see it? I don't know if you can even see it. There it is. Google Keep. It's like a little light bulb, and so you just click it and you can add different lists. So this is what it looks like when I clicked on it. I'm gonna get better at zooming things in and making lighting better. And then this purple, of course you know purple's my favorite color. And this purple list is some things outside of packing up my classroom that I have needed to do. So I mean, titles don't really matter to me. I just kind of titled this list "This Week at School." And then all I needed to make sure that I did was finish my nominees, which are the running records that we have to do on all of our kids, to kind of show where they ended up at the end of first grade. I had to grade their sentence writing and spelling, which is just what we do at our school is we dictate a couple of sentences to them, and they have to write it and use what they know about sounds and blends to spell all of those words. So I had to finish grading those, and tossing old papers, that's gonna take a minute because I have a lot of things. I'm tossing things and I'm shredding things that have like personal information on it. And then buy balloons for the 10-day countdown. I've already done that. We've already like been popping our balloons. This was day 6 today, so since day 6 is over, we have 5 days left of school. And then end of the year gifts, that is what EOY stands for, end of the year gifts. Yep, end of the year gifts. I will be putting those together tonight. I know it's not the last day of school, but on the last day of school, it is a half day. And I know that probably most of my class is not going to come to school that day. So my team teacher did this last year, and I thought it was a really good idea. But she gave out their end of the year gifts early, a couple of days early, just because, you know, even though it's not really the last week of school, that is a time when almost all of our kids are going to be at school, and I want all of my kids to receive their gifts. Last year, I didn't do that. I waited until the half days to give them their gifts, and most of my kids didn't show up, and I felt so bad because I got them these gifts. I got them bubbles, and I wasn't able to give them to the kids that didn't come back to school. I'm gonna be putting those together tonight, so tomorrow or whenever I film part 2, I will show you kind of what I did. They're just the big bubble stick things, and then I'm gonna put a tag on it that says something to the effect of "you blew me away this year," something like that. But I'll show you what that looks like in part 2 or stage 2. And that's basically all that I have outside of packing up my room, or the beginning stage of packing up my room, that I had to do this week. So that's all that I have for today. I know, like I said, I'm still in the beginning stages. It's overwhelming right now to think about packing up my room, and I didn't really know where to begin. But because I have done a really good job so far organizing my cabinets, I feel like I'm in a good space where I can kind of begin putting some things away. Now, because we still, after tomorrow, Friday, so tomorrow is Friday, May 31st, and then we have next week, June 3rd through the 6th. The 6th is the last day of school for the kids. The 3rd and the 4th are full days. I can't really start taking too much stuff down until after that last full day, so maybe the end of that day. So it just feels like a lot, and I really want to get as much done as I can now, but I can't. But it'll all come together. I'm not that worried about it, just because I feel like because I started earlier this year than I did last year, I feel like I'm in a good place. So I hope you guys, I know a lot of you are probably already out of school, and you guys are lucky. I envy you a little bit. But if you're not out of school and you're watching this video, maybe you could take some tips, maybe make a list on Google Keep, or if you saw the first list that I made on a sticky note, those are always good too. Making a list, to me, helps me stay organized, stay focused, and it's always nice to check off a list. I'll probably be checking off this list tomorrow once I get it all done. But making a list is really gonna keep you focused and on task, and it just feels good to check things off. So I hope that you found this to be helpful, and that it's getting you amped up for the end of the year. You are almost there. You can do it, and I believe in you. And those of you that are already out, lucky you. I'm just kidding. All right, well, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And if you wouldn't mind commenting on some tips maybe you have for the beginning stages of packing up your classroom. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!